So there it is, just up ahead, my first view, a closer up, of the upper mountains of the Sierra Nevada range, the most southern spot. So I'm pretty excited about this. Like, got quite a ways to go before getting there. I'd say another 30 miles or so, but you know, it's exciting to get out of this desert. Officially, Kennedy Meadows is, you know, what we're calling the end of the desert, but you know, this is still quite desertous. A little more water, of course, with the Kern River and another stream you follow quite a bit coming out of Kennedy Meadows. And I tell you what, it's a beautiful day out here. It's a Sunday, and yeah, I just think about, you know, how we in our culture relax more on Sundays and are able to do that, or we make the time to do that. That's a great thing. And so I've got a little sign right here. It says Clever Meadows behind me, and Beck Meadow and Monache Meadow is just up ahead. So Pacific Crest Trail moving right along. And I just want to say about that Sunday stuff, man, I hope everyone is enjoying their Sunday whenever it comes up next, because I know you owls won't likely see this on a Sunday, particularly this Sunday, because I'm way out here, no service, and it still feels a little funny to be talking to myself out here, but I know that it's going to help, you know, help me remember this experience, and also allow others to see what this is like, and perhaps they themselves or yourselves might do it someday. Mile 717.2. I'm at about 8,000 feet. To get ready to go up to 10,000. Got a few water spots between here and there, and so I'm pretty excited to get going up into the high country. I have a special love for it, living in places like I have in Washington State, Montana, also in California a little bit. So a lot different from the Ozark Mountains where I grew up, but it's something that's deep within me, and I can't wait to get up there. Pretty nice open valley out here. So this is a dramatically different scene. Now I've got this nice little creek, Cow Creek, running right along the trails. Just stopped at the campground back there. It's kind of a camp, I guess, and so hung out a little bit there with Yogi Bay and Shoes, and also Young Buck and Space Jam. Space Jam and I just having dinner there. We're going to cruise on up the hill a little ways. These nice trees up here, these ponderosa pines. Fire came through here recently. I tell you, the ponderosa pine with that thick bark, they're protected against these fires, and in this case, they survive. Sometimes they don't, depends on the heat of that fire and what the underbrush and fuel source is like, but liking it out here in the Sierras.
Yeah, that's one of those camel spiders, right? His tail is this big.
Oh, it's staying out of the wet terrain.
No wet terrain.
Mile 722.6 here on a Monday morning. It's the 7th of April. Wow, really loving this hike up this morning. I'm about 10,100 feet. I'll be going up a little bit more, and then we're going to come down the other side of the mountain. Water sources are prevalent. The vibe is high. Things are looking good out here. Y'all off to a great start to your week, or whenever you might see this. Just had to come up here a little off trail and catch this view. It's awesome. Pretty good sized mountain back this way. Scramble up, could be. Nice ridgeline. Loving the Sierra. It's a mighty Sierras. Hope I don't die. Got a snake right there. Like a gardener. Pretty cool snake. Right here by Death Canyon Creek. Quite an awesome day approaching up into the higher mountains here in the Sierra Nevada. Some bristle cones out here, man, they're so cool. These different kinds of trees too, like pretty interesting. Some kind of cedar or almost juniper, geez, gosh, I don't know. All kinds of like shrub and sage still. 9,500 feet or whatever. Very cool environment. Oh my God. Woo! What do we got here? Never thought I'd see that from right here. Okay. Whatever that is. Looks like a barren desert with some water. Wow, good morning. Here it is, about 10,400 feet. I'm at mile 744-ish and moving my way on up towards Mulkey Pass this morning. Got a nice start, 6 a.m., just a little prior. And so trying to get into good positions as I come across these passes. Catch good morning light, those kind of things. And I was just thinking, doing Pacific Crest Trail is a great opportunity and all of it, but to do the whole Sierra Nevada range from south to north, that's really cool too. So that's what I'm in the process of doing. I'm about 40 some miles in and just looking at some of those past profiles. Woo! Going to be some work. And I'm gonna have some cold feet for a while. So about mile 745, we started picking up more intermittent patches of snow. We are kind of north facing on this side of the mountain. That's the reason why. Moving right along though. So got out of that north aspect from Mulkey to Poison Spring. It's all pretty snowy. If one travels through there early in the morning, it will be no problem. Otherwise, you'll be post-holing pretty good. When I say early, probably before 7 a.m. through that stretch. Anyway, that's what we did. It was really great because we just came in post-hole a few times right on the edges of the snow where the moisture evaporates out and the snow bridge is not as strong. So loving these views out here today. Enjoying these Sierras. Such an interesting forest out here near Mount Whitney. Wow, it's just like, what is this place? The trees are alive, but then they're also been hit a lot by lightning, it looks like. So some of them are dead, but then just one side maybe of the tree is all. These trees out here are real survivors. This is one of my first views of the set of Sierras that's closest to Mount Whitney. I'm not really sure what peak this is, but it'll be close to time to figuring it out. Chicken Spring Lake, about halfway thawed off, all coming from the east side. The big mountain. I'm having a bit of a moment here with this incredible half sundog, and I don't know if this is going to be visible on through the camera, but there's a layer of rainbow in the sky. It's so gorgeous. Woo! My oh my. No enhancement needed here, y'all. My goodness. There we go, that's that Mountain Dew. Man, what a gorgeous stream. It just cuts right down through the side of the mountain. Kind of goes below the ground just a bit. Doesn't erode massively. It even ducks under the trail. Headed up to Mount Whitney. Just on my way up Mount Whitney this morning. I'm going up with Space Jam, Yoga Bay, and Young Buck, and it's a gorgeous morning. Just look at these mountains. Oh. In the zone. Just an example of some of the ice crossings, snow crossings. They're coming across some switchbacks, getting ready to go up onto the final trail for Mount Whitney. Some of these snow crossings.
Right now.
Cruising right on up. Making our way up towards Whitney there at the top. There it is, the top of Whitney. I'm going to get on up there, it's freezing. Erected in 1909. There it is. Nice marmot there, just kind of checking it out. He's got a view of Guitar Lake.